Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Abimbola. So in today's video, we are going to learn how to make a perfect princess dart. We would be learning how to draft and cut a princess dart. This is just the drafting video. So I made this video mainly for beginners who are trying to learn how to cut various dart patterns. I will also be posting various dart patterns such as the shoulder dart in its simplest form for proper understanding. So as a beginner, I can tell you that watching this video, you would have the knowledge and how to go about it. So let's get right into today's tutorial. So first, go ahead and mark your starting point line, which is the line you see on the pattern paper. Now, every other measurement will be taken from this point. So we have the chest line, which is 9 inches, and then we have the bust point, which is 10.5 inches. We have the under bust, which is 14 inches, and we have the half length for this pattern, which is 17 inches. Now to get your chest line, what you need to do is to divide your bust measurements by 6 and add extra 1.5 inches for the ease and 1 inch for the shoulder slope. To get your bust point, come down from your chest line by 1.5 inches. So in this case, the chest line was 9 inches, and then I came down by 1.5 inches to get my bust point, which is 10.5 inches. So this works perfectly for every sizes you are working with. Now the under bust measurement will be taken when you are taking the measurements on your client, and also the half length will be taken when taking your body measurements on your client. Now I'll go ahead and label my lines: the shoulder line, the chest line, that's the shoulder line, the chest line, the bust point, the under bust, and the half length. So these are all the lines that is needed for this pattern. Now on the shoulder line, I'll go ahead and take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. So in this case, the shoulder is 16 and divided by 2 is 8 inches. Also, this same 8 inches will be taken on the chest line. So once this is done, I'll connect both the shoulder line and the chest line together at the 8 inches point with a straight ruler. So now for the shoulder slope, I'll come down by 1 inch, and then for my neck measurement, I'll use the basic neckline, which is 3 inches by 3 inches depth. That is 3 inches width by 3 inches depth. Now that that is marked, I'll connect my neck together, that's the width and the depth, together with a curved ruler. Now the next thing I will do is to connect my neck width to my shoulder slope using a straight ruler. So I'll go ahead and do that, connect both points together. Now from my shoulder slope down to my chest line, I would measure what I have and then locate the midpoint. In this case, 4 inches is the midpoint, and then I'll go in by half an inch at the midpoint. Now the next thing is to connect the shoulder slope to the half an inch we came in at the mid armhole, and also to the chest line. So I use a curved ruler to do that. On my bust point line, I'll go ahead now and take my nipple to nipple measurement. That's the bust span measurement, which is 8 inches divided by 2 is 4. So I marked 4. And on the under bust, I went ahead to mark 3.5, and also at the half length, I marked 3.5 inches. I'll take that again. On the bust point, I marked 4 inches, which is the nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, and on the under bust I marked 3.5 inches, and also on the half length I marked 3.5 inches, and then I went ahead to connect all the 3 points together with a straight ruler. Now I'll also connect from my bust point to my mid armhole, that's the 0.5 inches we came in at the mid armhole. So I'll connect the 2 points together like so. Now on my bust point line and also at the half length, I'll take 2 inches for my under bust tightening. So I will extend these 2 inches from the under bust to the half length. Now these 2 inches all depends on the size of the bust you are working with. In some cases you can do 2.5 inches, and you can do 3 inches for some bust sizes. So the next thing I will do is to connect the under bust to my bust point using a curved ruler. So that is exactly what I have done. And then from my mid armhole, I'll come down by 2 inches. I'll come down by 2 inches, and then I'll connect the 2 inches point to my bust point. I'll connect the 2 inches to my bust point. So I've gone ahead to do that. Now to avoid any form of shortage when joining, we need to extend the line by 2 inches. Now the reason why we extended by 2 inches is just because we took out 2 inches at the mid armhole. So now in some cases you might take out 1.5 inches. Do well to also extend your line by 1.5 inches. I hope we understand that. So now I'll go ahead and create our new armhole. So this is the new armhole we'll be working with. That's the one from the extension, the 2 inches extension. And then this is also the other part we'll be working with. I'll go ahead now to take a bust measurement divided by 4 right on the bust point line. So I'll mark the bust measurement divided by 4, which is 10 inches, plus extra 2 inches, which is the 2 inches for the dart that we created. So in total, I marked 12 inches. On the waistline, I will take the waist measurement divided by 4, which is, I'm working with waist 36 divided by 4, which is 9 inches. And then I'll also add up the dart allowance that we took, the 2 inches we took at the half length. I'll add it up. So that's what I marked. So here I forgot I didn't mark the extra 2 inches that was added at the bust point. Remember that the bust point, we took our bust divided by 4 plus extra 2 inches for the darts. So we have to replace every of the darts that was created on our pattern on the side. So now I'll connect the bust back to the half length like so, and this is what I have for the front pattern. I'll go ahead and cut it out. Then we move over to the back pattern. So look at how you need to cut out each pattern piece, and this is what we have for the front pattern. So now let's go to the back. For the back, I'll also be taking the measurement from the starting point line, and then for the back I marked the chest line and also the half length. So the 3 lines that we need for the back is the shoulder line, which is also the starting point line, the chest line, and also the half length, which is the waistline. So I'll go ahead now to rule those lines. Now that I have my lines ruled out, at the center back, I'll go ahead and take 2 inches on the starting point line and also at the half length, and then I'll connect the 2 inches points together with a straight ruler. Now these points, these 2 inches will serve as our zipper allowance for the back. Go ahead and label the pattern, the zipper allowance, then the shoulder line, also the chest line and the waistline. So these are the lines needed for the back. So on the shoulder line, I'll go ahead and take the shoulder measurement divided by 2 on the shoulder line and also on the chest line, and then I'll connect the 2 points together. For the back shoulder slope, I'll come down also by 1 inch from the shoulder line, and then for the back width, neck width, 3 inches, and in this case I'm using the depth of 1.5. So I did 3 inches by 1.5. So I'll connect my neck width to the neck depth and also connect the neck width back to the shoulder slope with a straight ruler. So from the shoulder slope, we are also going to get the midpoint of the line, and then at the midpoint we'll go in by half an inch, just the same way we did for the front. So we go in by half an inch, and then on the chest line I'll take the bust measurement divided by 4, which is 10, and mark it. And then on the waistline I will take the waist measurement also. But before I do that, let us connect our armhole. So I'll connect the shoulder slope to the half-inch mid armhole and also to the bust measurement taken on the chest line. So these 3 points will be connected together to get our armhole shaped out. So on the waistline, I'll go ahead and take the waist measurement divided by 4 and also 1 inch will be added to the waist for our dart. So now I'll connect the waist measurement plus the dart to the bust measurement on the chest line. Now to create our back dart, I'll go ahead and take the bust span, that's the nipple to nipple measurement, divided by 2 plus half inch, which is 8 divided by 2, 4 plus half inch, which is 4.5. I also do well to take the same measurement on the chest line, and then I will connect the 2 points together faintly. So now I'll connect it together faintly. Now I'll go ahead and measure from the chest line 1 inch downwards. So that is the point where our dart is going to stop, 1 inch before the chest line. So I mark that point and then I ruled out the straight line. So making that line the center, I'll take half inch to the right and half inch to the left, and then connect it back to the 1 inch point we came down at the chest line. So by doing this, we have created the dart for the back pattern. Now to avoid the zipper bulging out, we need to do our back tightening. So at the half length, that's on the waistline, at the zipper part, I'll take half inch. I'll go in by half inch at that point, and then I'll connect from that half inch point to the neck. So using my straight ruler, I'll connect the half inch to the tip of the neck, like so, from the waist to the tip of the neck on the zipper allowance. Now this half inch will be replaced at the side. The half inch taken out will be replaced back at the side. So I'll go ahead now to connect the half inch to the bust measurement on the chest line. So we then clean up the initial line we drew, and then we'll be working with this new line. So with this, we have been able to tighten our back and also created our back pattern, and our back is ready. Now that we are done, I'll go ahead and cut out our back pattern. So thank you all for watching today's tutorial. We have come to the end of today's tutorial. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.